At the age of 35, I had 15 children. After the wedding, I was pregnant every single year. It was exhausting, but my husband didn't want to talk about birth control. John was a pastor in a church and liked to repeat,
Children are a blessing. May there be as many as God sends.
Every Sunday I went to church. One day, I was stopped at the entrance.
What should I do with this gift from your husband?
Read it, what else? Anna said that it was John's child, and he was forcing her to solve the problem.
Otherwise, he will excommunicate me and banish me from the city. And I adore children. I even work in a puppet theater.
John was a public figure and could have critics. My husband is the best father in the world. I find it hard to believe what you're accusing him of.
Come today at 4 to this address. You will be shocked.
Nobody opened the door at the given address. But returning to my car, I saw a frightened Anna with some stranger. I wanted to go after them, but I had a flat tire. Everything looked as if someone was very much against our meeting. At home, I didn't have time to ask John if he knew Anna. Greeting me with excitement, he presented a surprise.
Honey, I finally set up your workshop. Now you can spend all your free time here.
I restored old furniture and sold it online. Having my own workshop was truly my dream. But I couldn't concentrate on work. The next Sunday in church, I scanned for Anna, but in vain. I knew absolutely nothing about her, except that she worked in a puppet theater. Her colleague said that Anna had quit and left town. Suddenly, an order appeared on my website. Shelves for toys. Buyer, Anna Puppeteer. Delivery was booked for the nearby city.
Honey, where are you so late?
I went to the hardware store. I ran out of nails, but I need to finish a shelf. Back then, I didn't realize that John was following me. At the given address, the door was opened, not by Anna. Sorry, I must have made a mistake.
No, you're not mistaken. I'm here. We're all here.
It turned out that 2 more women like Anna were pregnant by John. He kicked them out of the church and the city because they wanted to keep their children.
And how many girls succumb to sin under the pressure of your husband?
It was revealed that John carries out a ritual to initiate every 18-year-old girl in our community into adulthood.
This is presented as a great honor for girls, which is impossible to refuse.
After that initiation, John found husbands for the girls. But those who got pregnant had to solve the problem first.
We went to court, but the judge was John's best friend. So we were simply kicked out of the city with our children.
The girls asked me for help and support. But our conversation was interrupted by a knock on the door. It was John.
My love, do not believe this nonsense. You don't want to be left alone with 15 children, do you?
I really couldn't betray my children. So I left Anna and the girls and returned home with John. I came to the holiday church service alone.
My dear, where are the children? Today's Father's Day.
I wouldn't want them to find out who exactly their father is. All this time, I was collecting evidence of what John was doing. Then, I arranged a photo shoot with the journalists and called all of John's victims and their children. We released the DNA results, and the case gained publicity. I invited all the girls he heard to our house. We lived on, supporting each other. Remember, going to church doesn't make you a good person. Actually, being a good person does.